What's up, y'all? I got a simple but not easy back day for you. I want to show you guys I can kind of do a pull-up with a little neutral grip. One in, I'll give myself a half because my head didn't go over the second time. But we're getting better. So we're doing, I don't know, this is like the only set on back day that I don't use my wrist wraps. So I really want to dial it in and like focus on the back, so I'm using wrist wraps right now. During my bulk, I didn't use wrist wraps because I was like, nah, I'm trying to grow these forearms. But right now, I'm really just trying to focus on my energy on what I'm trying to get done at the task at hand. So, all black today, on a day where I was feeling kind of vicious, which is always a good thing in the gym. Maybe not so much out of the gym, but in the gym, solid. Something I want to talk about today kind of is, I mean, man, at the end of the day sometimes, bro, like, something that I've just been thinking about is just like, being the best version of you is more than just being disciplined and going to the gym. You know, there's a whole mental aspect to it and a whole purpose and a whole journey and everything, I think, for everybody. And for me, like, what's been on my mind lately is just trying to be the person that you wish you had in your life, you know? Be that supportive, kind, loving person that you wish you had, but be that to other people, you know, so that they have an opportunity to have that. And, like, I feel like that's really, you know, one of my many, like, purposes and, like, through doing this is, I mean, I'm working my ass off day in and day out, like, dieting, getting to the gym, you know, trying to make all this happen for myself, and really, like, I'm in it, man. I'm all in. And so now I'm trying to be that support, you know, to my other friends that are just getting into it and, you know, are super excited for it. And I think that that's awesome, man. And I'm trying to do the best that I can to kind of support them. And now I have, like, you know, all this knowledge from the past couple months that I've been doing it, and I get to be that support person for them. You know, that person that they can count on if they're having a bad day, or if, you know, they want to know how to do a workout or anything. I'm like, yo, watch my videos, dog. I've been doing this. So I'm happy that I get to be that person, but I think that it's, you know, more than just, like, from a working out aspect. My back's looking nice right here. This is a good angle. Look at that. Oh, yeah. But, you know, in whatever it is, like, it's a hard thing to do, you know, because you have to get over, like, the fact that, you know, sometimes we're like, oh, well, I had to do it by myself, so they have to do it by themselves, or I figured it out, so it's better for them to do, you know. But getting kind of past, getting over yourself is a good, like, phrase that I think that, you know, can apply there. And, you know, you don't have to do it for any specific reason. Like, nothing that you do that's nice or that's good has to be in order to get something in return. You shouldn't see it as like, oh, that's going to hinder my progress, or that's going to, you know, now I have to now spend time helping walk this person along, or, you know, I have to spend time trying to explain this to somebody, you know, when I'm trying to get this done myself. Like, that act of kindness, where in whatever aspect of life, that act of goodness, you know, like, in whatever circumstance or however it comes up, if you do that selflessly, you know, not expecting anything in return, I'm a big believer that everything balances out, you know. So whatever good you do there might not come back directly from that person, from that situation, you know. It might be a moot point, like, when you bring it up later on, but I think you're going to get blessed somewhere else, man. I think that if it doesn't come from that situation, you're going to get blessed in a random way that, you know, you may not even think, like, oh, you know, I'm getting blessed with this because I did that over there. But that's the whole name of the game, is not doing anything, expecting anything in return. And I think that that's part of being your best self. I think that helps, you know, helps you have a guilt-free conscience if you know that throughout your day you're doing everything you can to keep yourself good, to help others out. I've never gotten people that, you know, are so caught up that they're rude to other people, or that what's going on in their life is so much more important that they don't have time, or they put you off, or you know I mean, I understand it because they don't have all of their stuff together. But the best part about being on top of you and loving you is that you then have that opportunity, because you're always right here. Your level is all, you're not up, you're not down, you're always right here, because you build that level of consistency for yourself. So if you're up and then you're down and then you're all over the place, like, it's really hard for you to be able to be someone that's that can be counted on. But when you have that nice streamline of, you're like, okay, I can take time out to do this, and that's not going to hinder me, because my purpose and everything else is taken care of. My goals, my aspirations, that's all right here in this neat little bundle that I'm working towards every day. And going out and taking time out of my day to help this person isn't going to, throw me completely off course. And yeah, man, it's very fulfilling, man. Like, it's nice to just be nice, and to just have, like, who wants to go around and be in an upset mood, and that affects other people negatively. Just like that affects people negatively, you going around and being in a positive mood will positively affect the people around you. And, if someone's having a bad day and they're like, why is this guy so happy all the time? Why is this girl so happy? Like, what are they doing differently? They're choosing to be happy. Like, they're fulfilled. And that will rub off on people around you, man. And it can rub off in a good way or a bad way. Someone that maybe doesn't have all their stuff together is going to get frustrated or annoyed at you. Like, hey, pipe down. I'm trying to be upset over here. And maybe you should spend some time, not next to that person if it's going to deter you. Or maybe they'll take themselves out of the equation because they're not super, confident in their movements. Like, your light is going to shine on their shadows and their areas of opportunity. If, once you're on a straight and narrow and living a happy, guilt-free, purposeful life, like, that's what's going to happen, man. And that's okay, Sometimes you got to let the trash take itself out. And it's not to keep you from anything, But who wants to be around that, person that's always in a bad mood, always has a problem for every solution? Like, that's not the type of person that you want to be around, especially if you're, driven, and it just might not be their time, maybe they'll come around, but maybe it's just not right now. And there's nothing you can do to control that. Like, there's so many things that are out of your control. All you can control is your attitude and your effort. That's it. So you have a good attitude, your effort's there, then that's a good day, man. Like, that's a good day. And that's enough, man. It's enough to just have a good day. And I had a buddy recently ask me, like, hey, like, when do you think, if I start working out, like, when do you think, I'm going to find the results? And it's funny because it just ties into what I was talking about, like, at the beginning of my series, is I'm not driven for the end result. I'm a person that knows that if I take care of my day-to-day, the end results will take care of themselves. And I think that spills over. It's a mindset, that you have over lots of things. And just knowing that if you take care of your day-to-day, the future, your goals, everything's going to line up, man. Everything's going to take care of itself as long as you put the work in today to get everything planned out, to meet your goals, to set goals in the first place, and just being nice on a daily basis, being a good person, being a person that you would want to be friends with, being a person that you'd be like, man, that's a cool person. Like, man, that person is having the best time doing whatever. How you do anything in life is how you do everything in life. And if you're a genuine person, it's going to show, man. That light's going to show up. And once you have that purpose, once you have that drive, man, it's a beautiful combination. And it's nice being able to be present, because you know that the future's taken care of, because I'm taking care of my today. You take care of your today, there's no need to worry about the future. No need to worry about tomorrow, because today you had a good day, and that's going to lead to more good days, good months, good years. And that's the formula, man. I mean, I'm at the beginning track right now, but I can already see it written on the walls. So I'm really excited. I hope that you guys are excited. I hope you do something nice for somebody today, man. I hope somebody does something nice for you. Maybe that person's yourself, and that's okay. But I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one.